bath towels. This is a beautiful and super plush and comfortable bath mat. There is nothing better than when you get out of the shower and you can plant your feet on a absorbent and soft bath mat. And this, I do not want to take my hands off this. I literally want to take my shoes off and put my feet right into this. I love how my hands, my fingers, look at how they get lost inside of the threads. That is how deep this is. And it is so plush and just absolutely wonderful to be able to put your hands in. This one is the white. The way that I would almost describe this is, if you live in the area where, in a part of the world or part of the country where it snows, that really soft powder snow where you put your feet in and it just kind of dips in, that is what this feels like. It's H488661. It's $21 today in order to bring this bath mat at home, and you choose what color you want. Now, I want you to know this has been unbelievably popular. We did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other colors that sold out already. We still have the light gray that is available. Light gray is your best bet if you want to bring this at home, and I think this matches probably most bathrooms. Right here is your white. We have less than 300 that remain in the white. This one is your navy. Would go great with those navy towels. Less than 5 dozen here in this one. And then finally, the aqua, and less than 4 dozen in the aqua. Carrie, I do not want to stop taking my hands off of this because this is the most plush and luxurious bath towel I think I've ever felt.
There's some products that we have here at Home Reflections that I will see myself, and all I'm doing is petting them.
Yes.
This is one of them. It's a really, it's that perfect size 20 by 32. You're going to get that slip backing, which is so important, especially when we're in our bathrooms coming out with wet feet. But it really is the foot feel on this, the luxury of this. I mean, you can see as I see how my hands just go right into that. It is kind of cupping around them. It's incredibly soothing. And when we talk about those moments in life, I think stepping out of, the shower after a long day, or when you're just about to start your day, wrapping yourself with a fantastic towel like our Home Reflections towels, and not stepping onto a really thin rug that's wet, or, a cold floor. This is those little moments where you give yourself them. And also it's luxury and essential. Again, something that you're actually using, and it's making your home more beautiful.
Look, that shot right there was so good. Look at how my fingers get lost, literally lost in the threading of this. It is so unbelievably plush that your feet are going to sink into this bed of thread that is so soft. I literally just want to lay down on it.
I know, I often present like this so I can get closer. It makes me wish that I could make my entire house this carpet.
Absolutely. If we can bring this in like a cover, like a duvet cover or something, that'd be great, because I would put it onto my bed then. $21 to bring this home, or an easy pay of just 7. 7 color options have already sold out. Pick this up while we have our final 4 color options, keeping in mind that the aqua, this is the most limited, but the navy is right behind that. There's only about 10 more to go in the navy than there are in the aqua, but altogether between the 2 colors, there's less than 100 to go around. H488661. Now, can we wash this? Is this easy to throw into a washer?
Yes. Machine wash, tumble dry. Everything that Home Reflections brings in, we are always making sure that you can use it in your daily life and that it's easy to care for. So you can machine wash, tumble dry. If you want to line dry, you absolutely can, but this can go right into the dryer.
I want to update everybody on the colors here. So this one up front is your aqua. Take a look at the size of this too as I hold it up. That's a really generous size. If you've got a sink in your bathroom, which of course I'm sure that you do, but like the double sinks, maybe consider 2 of these. You could do 1 on each side and really line it up. The aqua here, very, very limited. Less than 2 dozen now that remain before this one sells out. That's crazy. Okay, almost gone. $21 at $7 easy pay. Here is your blue, which would go with those towels perfectly. Less than 50 now before this one's gone. 2 dozen, less than 50. Here's the white, which goes in every single bathroom.
Everything,
250 that remain in the white. And then this is your best bet if you want to bring in the gray. And that one's going to have our deepest inventory that is available. But in all seriousness, like this, I want to lay down in it. That is how comfortable this is. If this was a pillowcase, I would be purchasing it immediately to sleep in because gosh, when you wake up in the morning and you take your shower and you have to go, and look, you may have done this morning. Today's Monday, don't forget. Did you wake up, you take your shower, and you step out, and you step on a cold tile or just like a bath mat that is that super thin with like no GSM to it whatsoever, as we defined and learned that a little bit earlier. Like, that's not the way that you want to start your day. You want to start your day with something incredible, and this is exactly that. This is the perfect way to start the day.
It really is. And, I think outside the box too, like maybe you have a kitty cat or a dog and they are somebody who likes to sleep in a certain spot, but you don't want to have the bed there all the time. Throw this down, in front of the door, let them take their little nap in the sun in this. Or if you have hardwood floors or maybe a loved one is, going into an assisted living facility, or maybe your loved one is going off to college and it's like those tile floors or those really cold floors. Think about this on either side of the bed when you're stepping out of bed, not even thinking about the bathroom or the shower.
You absolutely can use this in a variety of different places to have this. Maybe like I think of my grandma, for example, who she is in a wheelchair. And so even just to have a spot where she could then take her feet and have when she's in her chair and she's at my house.
Absolutely.
Just to move her feet in around it. Because this is all that you've seen me and Carrie do the entire time is this right here.
It's therapeutic, right, Justin?
It 100% is. I still can't get over, ready? This is your feet just right in that plush. It's almost like soft sand. Have you ever gone to the beach and your feet just sink in and get lost in the sand and you never want to take them out? Look at how deep this is. The aqua, by the way, so crazy popular and limited. And this color, speaking of the beach, this is like the Caribbean water. If you've got, because I know bathrooms, it's so often to see, okay, we're last call over here. If you are somebody, oh, well, that last call went really quick. We just sold out. I need to take this one and put it away. Okay, well,
we knew that was happening.
Gone. Next to go, navy. Congrats, by the way, to everybody. Okay, less than 3 dozen. Congrats to everybody that got the aqua. Less than 3 dozen in the navy to go around. I love this one, too, for like an apartment. I wish I had this when I was in college. For my dorm, I wouldn't have even used it as a bath mat. I would have had this be the thing that after I open up my door, this is the first thing that I stepped on. I would have used it as an indoor rug or even, oh gosh, okay, wait, ready? Now we're getting super creative. Now we're just gonna take this table.
I love it,
put it over
What
here.
are you doing?
And I'm going over here to the closet. You're getting ready in the morning. Your shoes are off.
Yes.
And you're trying to decide what to wear, this is what you step on every single morning. Not the cold hardwood, not the concrete, which my friend Tori has a really cool apartment that's like in an old warehouse, all concrete floors. He's got to have something like this all the way around. Maybe you put this in the mudroom even at the door. I mean, it's not a rug that is designed to wipe your feet on. But I'll tell you what, anywhere where you want your feet to be comfortable and soft, this is what you go with.
Absolutely.
But the blue is very, very limited right now.
And the thing is, too, about these, Justin, is that when we're talking about these are the essentials, kind of the staples and the foundations of our homes.
Yeah.
And out in the real world, they're getting harder and harder to find. And the quality that Home Reflections brings, because we work as a very small knit team with our vendors, we really overspec everything. So as we're going through it, we're, raising that GSM, raising that flushness, making sure it's going to wash and wear for you really great. And then, of course, bringing you those gorgeous colors as well.
We're so thrilled that you really raised the bar with everything, and it's popular. The blue, less than 2 dozen. Then this sells out. We lost color in this show. The white you have available as well, but you're looking just about 200 and change there. And then we also have the gray. This is your best bet if you want to bring it home. $21. It's an easy payment of just $7. That's the best $7 easy payment you're going to spend. Can I just carry this with me the rest of the way? I just want to hug onto it as we go. That would be great. Oh, Carrie, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having me, Justin. Talk soon.
All right. Up next, this is a fantastic item that you'll see at my own house. I have this and picked it up for my front